Welcome back to Society Scoop. I'm Kavita, and oh wow, today's episode is giving me all the eldest daughter energy. And honestly, if you know, you know. So today's guest is a business owner and who is also currently planning for her own wedding at the same time and also running her own business. And also she have to be everyone's person that have to depend on. So by just playing these multiple roles, it's already tiring by me saying it. So I think we have to talk more to her to understand what she is carrying and how she's going through all these days. So she came into this session with zero topics off the table. So she said that she wants people to know that the good and the bad so they also can learn things. And I respect that thought so much. And we definitely love a guest who just comes to play at a session like this. Please welcome Dhiva. Hi, Dhiva.
Hi.
Hi, Diva. So I'll just straight dive in because I
Mhm.
understand that you have an early, early start the
Start
next day.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Being a business owner definitely not easy. I know that. All
Yes.
right. So Diva, you're a business owner and you're planning your own wedding at the same time.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
how are you actually doing this? Tell us more
Uh,
about it.
okay, so I was having an arranged marriage.
Hmm.
So the wedding planning actually started last March.
Okay.
And then
Just
I was,
recently.
yep, last March. That means
Okay.
last year March.
Last year, March. Okay.
Last
Got
year
it.
March, yeah.
Okay.
And then my engagement and my ROM took place last year November.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And moving forward, I have less than 5 months to my wedding.
Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that. So let us zoom into this arranged marriage. It's not these days for me,
Mm-hmm.
especially it's not very common for me to hear arranged marriage. It's always it's either someone met through a friend connection
Mm-hmm.
or they've met since school days or college
Yeah.
days or they've met through dating app. So what has made you to agree to arranged marriage?
If I'm going to be very honest,
Yes, yes, please be honest.
I was literally very tired of life.
Okay, right. Okay.
So basically, being the eldest daughter and things like that,
Hmm.
I was in a relationship previously, but that
Right.
didn't work out.
Okay.
And then with me being busy with life and things like that, and also my parents' health were it's not really great up to
Hmm.
now. So
Okay.
being the only daughter
Right.
and the only child,
Right.
I think the last thing that they would want me to do is get married, be
Mm.
settled. I think that was their
Understand.
last wish. So when they asked,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, why not?
Okay. So did it like did you have to go through a few profiles before finally met the one?
Okay, here's where it was a little complicated.
Okay.
So I actually went to my friend's wedding, and I
Mm.
know this girl for like about 7 years.
Okay.
And her brother saw me at her
Mm.
wedding.
Okay.
So then he just popped the question like, will you marry me? And I was like, what? No, no. In my head, I was like, this guy is nuts.
Right, right, right.
So I confidently just told him, you know what? Go ahead, talk to my parents. If they say,
Mm.
okay, I'll marry you. But I was so
Right.
confident my parents would say no.
Right. Okay.
But then a year later, I'm legally married to that man.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. You thought that your
Yeah.
parents wouldn't agree. Why? What made you think that your parents would not agree to this?
That's because I'm 24 this year.
Hmm.
So he asked me last year, March.
All right. You were
And
23. Mm.
yeah, and I didn't even hit 23 yet.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so I was like, my parents would think this is too early and things like that. So I
Mm.
confidently just went ahead and said, you know what? You can try your luck.
Right. 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 Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. This is definitely interesting, Diva. And for someone who is coming from Gen Z, arranged marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Because I
Yep.
what I understand from Gen Z, they would prefer someone who they really choose, who they like, someone of their type, someone they could be comfortable with, and it's maybe I think probably perhaps you already kind of surrendered yourself, and then you somehow bump into this your future husband.
Yeah. Because I met my husband 7 years ago along with my friend.
Mm, right.
Yeah, because they're siblings, right? So
Yeah.
I kind of know him.
Mm,
It's just that I never thought that he would be my husband.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that is great. So now that you have decided, do you think that you've made the right choice? How
Oh,
is it going for you between the foot?
100%.
Lovely. I'm very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear
100%.
that. This is great. So
Yep.
tell me more about your business. So what do you run, and what made you to get into this business?
So, I am the founder of Pani Puri for Life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if y'all have heard of the brand, but
Okay.
this was a brand founded solely by me 6 years ago.
Right.
So, I was 18 when I started the business,
Mm.
and that was during COVID. And that was also the time where my dad was retrenched from his job and my mom fell very sick.
Okay.
So I had to run the family.
Hmm.
And so I completed my IGCSE when I was 16 years old.
All right.
So I was doing some part-time jobs, like, I was tutoring, I was teaching
Hmm.
in kindergartens as assistant teacher,
Hmm.
small jobs here and there, but it was definitely not enough to run a family of three, and
Yeah.
definitely not enough to pay for my mom's medical bills.
Hmm.
Yeah, because up to then she didn't have an insurance as well.
Right.
So after she was diagnosed and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
her insurance didn't cover up to what I thought that
Okay.
it might cover. So I had to pay the rest as well.
Hmm.
So we actually used to make pani puri at home.
Okay.
So it kind of started like a snack at home.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day when mom made pani puri along with me, I just randomly told her, uh, why can't we sell this?
Mm. Mm.
Just an
Yeah.
overnight thought. So she was like, why not? We should try.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I did, I just kind of opened up an Instagram account that
Mm-hmm.
night
Mm-hmm.
and I worked on the logo.
Okay.
And while working on the logo,
Mm-hmm.
I came across a Malay beauty influencer on Instagram
All right.
who was craving for an unique
Hmm.
Indian snack.
All right.
So I tried my luck because she
Hmm.
had 123,000 followers.
Okay.
So texting randomly and getting chosen out of it is a huge thing.
Hmm.
So kind of texted her, said, you know what, I sell Pani Puri. Do you want to try?
Hmm.
And she texted me back, you know what, let's do it.
Okay.
And then I found out that she was just staying 5 minutes away.
Huh.
So in the morning, I
Mm-hmm.
checked my bank balance. I only had 200 bucks.
Right.
And that was the only 200 bucks I had left.
Hmm.
So I gathered all of the things that I needed to make the pani puri and things like that, the packaging and sort of all these things.
Yeah.
And I made the pani puris. I went and delivered to her.
Hmm.
And that's how the journey started. She actually kind of posted up about Pani Puri for Life in her story.
Okay.
So that's how this whole business started. And the
Hmm.
only reason I started this business was only to cover the debts I actually had back then.
Right.
But it kind of got the recognition over a year.
Hmm.
So in a year, I actually gained 10,000 followers organically without any paid reviews.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
So after that, everyone was like, you've built a brand for a year, so just don't let it go and things like that. So
Hmm.
yeah, 6 years later, here I am.
Wow, this is amazing. Amazing, Diva. So now with just the 200 and you just took up just because okay, I think you did a one good move and luckily this influencer has accepted and when she
Mhm.
promoted it that, yeah, and through her you are able to that became a snowball effect and you managed to track more followers and also customers to your business.
Yep.
So how is it like for you to manage your finances? Did you like have any savings? Did your parents have any savings to run the family? And how did you actually handle when you finally got to know that you're the one who has to be the breadwinner of the family?
It was kind of hard because COVID was something that I'm pretty sure all of us was, affected by the entire lockdown thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my parents kind of used up most of their savings as well.
Okay.
So being the sole breadwinner for the family was kind of hard as well
Mm.
because my dad was being retrenched and mom being
Yeah.
sick and things like that. And just so you know, my parents are lovebirds. So if
Okay.
one person falls sick, the other person
Mm.
will fall sick.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So looking at mom's condition, my dad also got stroke.
Okay. Sorry
So
to hear that.
after that, for him to, continue work, it was kind of an impossible thing.
Hmm.
So Panipuri for Life really helped me out in that way. So it was
Okay.
literally feeding my family.
Hmm.
And to be very frank, it still does. It still does. Even though, there's savings and things like that. All of
Hmm.
the money came from this brand that I've built from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And how in terms of now that you are outputting a lot of items because have a lot of customers who are purchasing and who are ordering. So how are you promoting your business? Is it through TikTok?
It's through Instagram.
Instagram, okay?
Yeah, if I'm going to be very frank,
Mm-hmm.
Pani Puri for Life did not get as much recognition as other brands
Mm-hmm.
only because we are not on TikTok.
Understand.
And,
Okay.
being in the Indian community,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing you get to see in TikTok by our community is drama.
Yes, you
You know,
must
you
you
know,
must always bring in the drama to have
correct.
your brand
And
go up.
I sell pani puri, and that's a
Hmm.
huge drama itself.
It is already,
Yeah.
actually.
So I kind of just removed myself from that equation.
Yeah, yeah. Why do you have to? But I think that's actually a brave move because you see in Malaysia many people are purchasing items through TikTok.
Yeah, that's true.
Even from every household items, even I would say from this boomers generation, they are also
Mm.
purchasing a lot of things from TikTok, even just to try. They're just
Yep.
purchasing items. So I would say that's a very bold move of you to move to Instagram because you want to distinct yourself from the rest of these pani puri sellers who are already causing a lot of commotion, calling
Mm.
out each other names and causing unnecessary drama on TikTok, and
Yep.
eventually they are also affecting the Indian community name. I don't know if they're realizing this or not, but yes, they are doing that. And by you having this many followers that has followed you, that has trusted your brand,
Mm.
how did you manage to prepare this product on your own and then delivering it? How are you managing it?
To be very frank, I only have three helpers up
Okay.
to now.
Okay.
And that's only because we've done a lot of trial and errors with the recipe itself.
Right.
So we wanted to keep it as a family recipe itself.
Mm, mm.
So until today is actually just me and mom. Both
Okay.
of us supervise everything and we are
Mm.
always involved in making them. So if I'm not around, then mom is. If mom is not
Okay.
around, then I am.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's always been within the family. And we've
Mm.
traveled up to JB for
Mm-hmm.
events.
Okay.
And we've covered more than 5,000 people in an event at
Mm.
once. And also we've covered booths like Taipusan booth in Batu Caves,
Yeah.
and Agenda Surya in Bukit Jalil
Mm-hmm.
for Deepavali. So we do handle big crowds,
Yep.
and mostly our crews are also freelance students.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only reason why I started taking up students is because I started realizing that most uni students, they're coming from different states and
Yep.
they do have some issues with allowance and things like that. It's always not enough.
Yep.
And Pani Puri for Life always needs someone energetic
Mm-hmm.
and someone Gen Z that can always entertain our customers.
Yep.
You know, having good conversations, joking around.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my clients, they come back because of the vibe we have.
Okay.
Whenever they come back, it's not only the it's not only because we've had the same quality over 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also because we provide the best service as well. And that's
Right.
one of the many comments my clients has given me. Even in my
Mm.
booth
Mm.
itself, they've always said that your boys are doing a great job.
Mm.
They always make fun. They are always joking around. It's
Yeah.
always lively in the booth.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
when you hire someone older,
Yeah.
it's always in a serious mood. They're always quiet, and I don't blame them for that. It's just that
Okay.
we all grow out that phase, don't we?
Yes. True.
It's always the uni life, the school life that always keeps us alive, I
Correct.
believe.
I
So
agree. Yes.
yeah, so uni students always make the best crew.
Mm.
So
Good choice of helpers there, I must
mhm.
say.
Yep,
All right. So let me just quickly follow you on Instagram now. So it's Pani Puri for life, correct?
yep, that's right.
Let me just search Pani Puri for life. So when you're actually so when you're handling this alone, right,
Mhm.
Diva? So when you realize that, oh my God, the numbers are increasing, how am I gonna handle this? Were you in some sort of like a tense situation on how you're gonna manage this?
Oh my God, you must know the story.
Please,
When
please
I
do tell.
started Pani Puri for Life,
Yeah.
it was right now Pani Puri for Life's growth is quite slow and steady, I would say, but back then it was quite rapid. Like
Mm-hmm.
every month, the following would increase by 4,000, 5,000 followers.
Okay.
There's always 1K of increase every month, and time
Mm-hmm.
flies in a blink of an eye.
Right.
So when I was handling more customers,
Mm-hmm.
I do not come from a business background. In
Okay.
fact, if I'm going to be very frank with you, in my
Yeah.
IGCSE, I kind of failed my business studies.
Right.
Yeah, so business was never for me. I
Okay.
was more of the science girl.
Okay.
I was supposed to do maths.
Wow. Okay.
From a maths
Huh.
student, I jumped all the way to business, and I thought
Okay.
I'm going to, it's going to be a huge failure. It's going to be a disaster. I'm going to handle it in the worst, absolute worst manner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started learning about customers. There's out of 10 customers, there's always going to be one Karen,
Right.
you know,
Always.
always. And do you know what I would do back then when I was 18 years old?
What did you do?
I would throw my phone away. I would go to my room. I would lock myself, scream and cry.
Oh God. That must be hard, Diva.
That was so hard for me. And
Hmm.
at that point of time, my mom, she didn't really understand of what was going through and what was going on and what I was going through.
Yeah.
So she kind of jokingly told me, you know what? Let me handle it for you. So you know
Hmm.
what I did?
What did you do?
I just passed her the phone, the account, everything for her to handle it for a day.
Okay.
She came back in 3 hours crying. She's like, how the hell do you do it? I was like, yeah, this is what I'm going through every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were customers calling me 3 a.m. in the morning to make an order for an 8 a.m. delivery.
Oh my God.
So I started knowing that when I don't have boundaries in business,
Yeah.
they expect a 24/7 customer service.
Correct. Correct.
Like, I'm awake at 3 a.m., so should you,
Oh,
you know?
it's very unreasonable on certain customers, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Yeah, things like that. So I was like, no, no, I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
When I turned 20, I
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot. By then, I learned a lot of things about business when it came to finance, accounts,
Good.
handling customers, and things like that.
Mm.
And we also had our first booth after after COVID,
Yeah.
after they removed lockdown and things like that.
Yeah.
We had our first booth in Gallery Mufos for Agenda Surya.
Yeah.
And the response were amazing because that was the first time I'm meeting customers face to face.
Face to
You
face.
know,
Yeah.
all my online customers came all the way from,
Mm.
Klang and Kel, Damansara. They came all the way just for Pani Puri for life.
Yes.
So, you know, those words, those things, those small efforts that customers take when your product is good,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was uh, the thing that pushed me, okay, you can do better. That
Yeah.
was the motivation for me every day.
Mm.
I was
Mm.
always pushing myself. And that was, I think, in the last 6 years, I actually don't know when was the last time I took a break.
Wow.
And right now, with wedding planning, I think you can imagine.
Oh my God, you've been non-stop running since then,
Yep.
Diva. Oh wow.
I have a booth this weekend, so I have set
Hmm.
up tomorrow, and I also have to handle my wedding invitation things on call tomorrow.
Oh my God, look at you.
So,
Do you have any friends or anyone like anyone from your relative who you're really close to that's helping you?
uh, to be honest, I'm not very close to anyone within the family because I was more of the quiet girl.
Okay.
I only became loud after I started business and after learning about customer service, honestly. You know,
You definitely would have met bunch of people. Those who are, like you will be like, oh, the nicest, and also a bunch of hooligans or someone like
yeah,
the most
yeah.
scariest. And
My cousin sister, she's the loudest. She's the
okay,
loudest she can be.
okay.
And so she's helping out here and there, but she's extremely busy as well. She's a DJ and she's also in the industry.
Mm,
So that's that. My
mm.
husband, he's very quiet, and all he says is in Tamil he says, "Oh ishtoma." நீ என்ன
Oh, your
வேணாலும்
wish.
பண்ணு.
Yeah.
Your wish, your preference. Your
How
preference
is
is my
this?
preference.
How is this helping?
It isn't helping at all. He's like, give me option A and option B. I'll choose one. I'm like,
God,
to
you're
come
giving
down.
me, yeah, to come down to those options, you're giving me more work to give options.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
gosh.
My parents, on the other hand, they're like, it's your wedding. It only happens once in a lifetime. Why are we deciding for you?
Okay.
So yeah, I'm handling everything. And at this point, I just want to be an octopus.
We all could wish that, Diva. We all could wish that. It claims hopefully we are
Yeah,
able to handle more.
right.
Wow, wow, wow. Diva, before I proceed, let me just quickly go on to Instagram. Sorry. I think let me get the spelling. Can you please spell out your page name?
P A
All right.
N I
N-I-P-U.
P U R I.
R-I. Okay, the four is number four, is it?
Yes, that's right.
All right, got it. Following you now. Done. So those
Thank
of you
you.
is on Instagram, so you can search for Pani Puri P-A-N-I. So that is Philippines, America, Netherlands, India. Puri, Philippines, Ukraine, Russia, India. Four is number four. Life, Life, Life. Yeah. So do follow Diva's page and her business. I definitely would definitely give a try one of these days. And
Sure.
yes, definitely would post about it on my story as well, Diva. So let us get into this wedding planning that you're going through.
Yep.
How lonely this journey has been for you till date?
Uh, to be very frank, it has been very, very, very hard.
Hmm.
I thought back then, when I was schooling or when I started the business, it
Yeah.
was a lonely journey. But
Hmm.
now that I am getting married,
Hmm.
uh, that means a lot to a
Hmm.
to a woman.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
a lot of people take this very light
Hmm.
because everything they see is always from the surface. It's always, oh, she's getting married, she must be happy. There's a lot of planning, there's a lot of fun,
Hmm.
there's a lot of missing. But wedding planning is quite ugly, if I'm going to say.
It
It's
is. It is.
it's very lonely, and it can get very hard, honestly,
Hmm. Hmm.
from every end. It can be from your own family, it can be from your in-laws. um it's usually never you and your partner, it's always a third person.
Correct. Everybody would
Yeah,
want to have a say in it because one, sometimes those who are from the elder generation, then they would feel like, okay, we have brought you to this earth. We have ate more salt than you, so we know more things. So it's always better if we have given an opinion. So that is the opinion they always come from. And you, when you're planning your own wedding, you want certain things to go your own way.
right.
And so for you to actually put that decision out or to actually share this thought to them,
Mhm.
how do you actually handle that level of conversation, Diva?
uh to be very frank, right now my in-laws are not involved in anything anymore.
Okay.
Uh, but when it comes to my parents, as I
Mm-hmm.
said, they kind of saw how it was for the engagement, because also the engagement planning was also entirely done by me,
Oh wow.
single-handedly, for
This
my
is a
ROM.
lot.
Yeah, for my ROM and my engagement. And that was,
Right.
um, to be very frank,
Yeah.
the engagement was brought forward 8 months.
Okay. So it was
Yeah.
made earlier than expected.
Yeah, because it was
Okay.
supposed to be this year, June.
Okay.
But for some reason the both families decided to bring it in front.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to make a lot of changes, because if it's 1 2 months, you can move it here and there when it
Yeah.
comes to vendors.
Yep.
But when you move it a year earlier,
Yeah.
from 2026 to 2025, you're just shifting calendars.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so it can be a lot, and it was a lot.
Hmm.
So I never shared anything to anyone. Everyone was like,
Hmm.
how's it going to be? How's it going to be? I came down to a point where, you know what, when you come to the engagement, you'll know how is it.
Yeah.
And I was doubting myself until the day I actually went to the
Hmm.
temple to
Hmm.
see the deco.
Hmm.
And when I saw, I was like, oh my God, thank you, Lord. Thank
Everything
you
was
that
okay.
everything came together so perfectly that everyone was like, we've never seen an engagement like this before. It's so
Hmm.
beautiful.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that, Diva. You have done magic, although you are handling it on your own and you have to juggle with your business. And there's actually quite a lot. Running a business is not easy. It's not as
Yep.
easy as people see. Oh, you just need to post it on your Instagram or on your social media and people will see and buy. It's not as easy as that. And there are also a lot of behind the scenes work that actually goes into play, and you have to handle many orders, and then also the R&D that goes into the product, because this, when it comes to food, you have to do a lot of testing, make sure that it lasts, or make sure that food is going to last for a few hours, or would this taste be palatable for the rest of the mass group, would this be appealing to them. And also you have to, even social media is not easy, you have to post almost every day, and sometimes you have to put up few posts in a day so that you are able to get that attention, and so that your page would be running and people would see that it's still active. It's not easy. So people out there who think that being a business person, who are an entrepreneur, is easy, it's never easy. And also running life, taking care of family, running your own life, and also on top of that doing your own wedding, that is definitely tough. And also But of all of this, how are you handling your entire mental well-being, your emotional well-being? So whenever you get stressed out, do you vent it out, or do you do some sort of activity to calm yourself down? So what is your go-to thing that you do when you get worked up?
Um, I would say two things.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I only have time to plan for the wedding after I've finished everything for the business, after
Yeah.
I'm done for the day. And that's usually by 10 p.m., by 11 p.m. max.
Okay.
So by the time I start wedding planning, it's 11:30, 12 a.m., things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So two things I need the most when I am wedding planning is my husband
Mm-hmm.
and a late night drive to McD and have an ice cream with him.
Mm. Mm.
And he does it every time without fail. He never says no.
Okay.
He never says no.
Mm.
So he's been there a lot
Mm-hmm.
emotionally and always helping out. Even though he doesn't give a lot of input when it comes to weddings, I think most grooms would would relate to it,
Yeah.
because they're very far away from planning huge things like that, and I don't
Mm.
blame them. I think it's just part of being a groom.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are like that. Girls are more I think, rather than saying girls, I think brides are more like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want it
Yeah.
to be like this, things like that. We have expectations to be
Yeah.
met.
Yeah.
Guys are okay with anything. இதுவா இருந்தாலும் okay, anything is okay.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, for them, as long they tie the knot, it's okay. Just get me something to cover myself. I'll walk
Yeah.
down the aisle. I'll
Yeah.
watch you walk down the aisle. I'll
Yeah.
shed a few tears. I'll tie three knots without shaking my hands.
That is like, okay, this is my goal. That is all I gotta do. The rest
Yeah.
of it.
The rest of it, the family will look after.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you know what? My husband always says, you know what?
Hmm.
My wife does it best. And he'll just look at me and I'm like, what?
So
What?
is he only saying this so that you'll be like, oh my God, I'm being praised, so I'm just gonna continue to do this. I think he's just putting in the sweet words for you.
Yes. But yeah, I think emotionally it's been easier right now after the
Mm.
engagement, because my husband has always been there.
Hmm.
So it's a little easier now because he is slowly taking over the business.
Okay. That's good.
So
That's good.
it's great. Now that he's taking over the business is booming, and he has a different approach to it, because all this
Hmm.
while I was the one looking after the business, right? So
Yes.
there was always like only one way of looking at the business.
Mm-hmm.
So now that my husband has stepped in, he has done some changes here and there,
Okay.
with handling the crew or bringing in new items for the brand,
Hmm.
and what can be done, what kind of marketing can be done. So his approach to the business is new and fresh
Okay.
for the business. So I'm so glad that's working out, and
That's
it
good.
gives me more time to plan for the wedding as well.
That's good. That's good. Not only that both of you are partnering in life, but also being a partners in business. So
Yep.
partnering in business, that is great. And is he also working full
um
time?
no, he's also running his own business right now.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Great, great entrepreneur minds, both of
Yep.
you. And also, Diva, I think you can also share what are the so when it comes to planning wedding, right? So maybe those like in Malaysian society, those who are the Malays, the Chinese, they have their different way of planning weddings. Some would
Yep.
have engagement, some would have different ceremonies. So now, I think it would be great if you could share what are the vendors involved. So what are so many processes involved just for the wedding alone? We can maybe the engagement and the ROM we can skip a bit. Let's talk about the
Okay.
wedding. So what are
So
the things that you have to plan?
Uh, right now I have 7 different events to plan for. So it starts from the
Okay.
haldi. And then we do have
Yes.
Sangeet night. And
Yes.
after the Sangeet night, the first
Okay.
day Nalungu. So the Nalungu will be done by uh the mom. So Amma Vittu Nalungu will happen first.
Yep.
And then the next day would
Mm-hmm.
be Akka and Taimama Nalungu. And the third
Mm-hmm.
day would be Kalyana Nalungu. And since my mom really wanted me to
Mm-hmm.
wear a chuda for my wedding, so there will be a chuda ceremony on that day as well.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we
Okay.
will be
That's
heading for
lovely.
the wedding location.
Okay.
So the wedding location will be in Genting. We're having a small, intimate outdoor garden wedding.
Oh, that's really lovely.
Yeah, and then we are also having our wedding dinner back here after 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Yep.
Seven events there.
Yep, there's seven
Wow.
events there.
Wow. Yes, yes. And
Yeah.
listeners, just imagine these seven events. I think how about the Haldi and Sangeet? You have a different venue for that? Or would
Uh,
it be at home?
Haldi will be at home. For Sangeet, we
Okay.
have a place in Subang.
All right. So whenever there's a venue is selected, so I think
Mhm.
audience they should understand whenever venue is selected, that means it's not only you just booking the place, but you also have to get the caterers in, you have to get your
Yep.
decorators in, and then your lighting, your sound system have to come in, and then your guest list, whether these people are being invited or not. You need someone to coordinate this event. You need someone to make sure the invitation is out, if everybody is contacted, and sometimes guests would be on the way. Although you have given them enough information how to get to the place, there'll be someone who gets lost. They'll be calling
Yep.
you, asking the
Yes.
easiest questions. So yeah, so all this goes into place, and sometimes they'll be like, and what's more funnier is that these people would have questions to ask to the bride. Sometimes somehow they will have to ask the bride. They although you have listed other person's contact number, they wouldn't call the others, but some people would definitely want about the bride.
Yep.
It's I don't know why some people are like that. I hope people who are listening, please just have some give some thought before you call the bride, because there's a lot of planning. It's not easy, and sometimes relative or friends they want to ask A to Z. Don't just ask everything on the phone call. They should come and attend and experience the event for themselves, or best if they can be present and just assist and just help out genuinely. That will be even great. And Diva, so other than this business and after wedding, do you have any future goals or any future planning that you're looking forward to in coming days?
Uh, we are looking at expanding Pani Puri for life.
Okay.
So you might want to look out for some updates.
Okay. We'll look forward to that. We'll look forward to that.
Yep. So there's this business expansion going on because my husband and I always believe um, hustle now, rest later.
Mm,
Yeah.
good thought. Good
So
thought.
in fact, after our wedding, we do have boots starting up for Deepavali.
Oh my God.
So we
Back
will
to back.
be running for Deepavali boots after right after our wedding, actually, just a week apart.
Hmm. Wow.
So
My God.
um, and everyone around us was like, you're newlyweds, you shouldn't do that, you should rest and things like that. But
Mm.
weddings are expensive, and
Yep.
most of us, we just use up our savings for weddings. And sometimes it's understandable as well, but because from my end, it's the first and only wedding in my house. So
Yeah.
my parents, they wish to see me having the best events of my life. It may be three
Mm.
hours, but I'll
Mm.
carry these memories for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
In fact, even when there are misunderstandings or fights, quarrels and arguments, people screaming at
Mm.
each other, things like that,
Mm.
when it comes to
Mm.
weddings, the only point I
Yeah.
would say, and the only advice I would give everyone whose wedding is coming up, if you're planning for weddings, um, especially the elderlies, everyone is
Mm.
in the family and things like that. Um, it's a 3 hour event, maximum 4 hours, and it's going to be the best days of the respective groom and bride's lives. So
Yeah.
uh, give it a thought, and the more supportive and understanding and grounded you are, and giving them some space to breathe, letting them speak, and letting them enjoy the process, the
Mm.
merrier the event would be. Because at the end of the day, it will feel like we had to go through shit for months
Yeah.
just for a 3 hour
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
It's very unnecessary, if you ask me.
Mm.
You should be
Mm.
able to be you should be able to look back and say, okay, wow, I enjoyed planning my wedding. It was
Yeah.
fun, it was cooperative, everyone was understanding, I had no issues at all.
Mm.
But there are some parts that you don't wish to look back, and when we were talking about this argument happened, oh my god, I will
Mm.
never look back at that. There are so many brides, so many grooms going through that, especially when
Yeah.
two families come together.
Come together.
There are going to be so many things, you know uh this this side they will be talking about some other things.
Mm.
The bride side will be saying some other things, the groom side will agree to another thing. Someone
Yeah.
will be hard-headed, someone would be like, okay, it's your wedding, you go ahead, do it without me, things like that.
Mm. The
So
words that they put out there without
yeah, the
thinking.
words that they put out there, it's honestly very hurting. I don't
Mm.
know who's getting hurt more, but I would definitely say the bride and the groom would be carrying that until their event is
Yes.
over.
Of course.
It's a magical day. To be
Yeah.
very frank, when I went through my engagement, it was beautiful. We loved it, and it
Mm.
reflected in all of our pictures.
Right.
When and I, we were there with each other. But there were some parts of the engagement where we felt like this person was very unhappy. That
Mm.
was very unhappy. That atte was not doing that great, and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we were thinking it's just a 3 hours event. We're going to carry these pictures, these videos for the rest of our lives.
Yes. Yes.
Let's all calm down, sit, and before you
Hey.
give your opinions, you need to know that this is a very, very important day for the bride and the groom. They come first no matter what.
Yeah.
You can be
Mm.
spending the
Mm.
money for your son, or you can be spending the money for your daughter, but it's their day at the end of the day. They are going to
Yeah.
carry it for the rest of their life. So please give
Right.
it a thought,
Right.
guys. And I hope you all are not, janganlah rasa sangat tu. Please calm down. Pavam lah,
Thank
all
you.
of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, please, please. Thank you, Diva, for saying that and for being very honest about this.
Yeah.
To everybody who will be listening this episode or who are listening right now. So just please give a thought to this bride and groom who are already going through a lot. They are already have to think about their life together, and then they have to plan for all these ceremonies, these events, from the engagement up till wedding. And then also they have to go through life together. And when two families like coming together, like what Diva has said, there's a lot of misunderstandings and different opinions. But people should also take a step back and understand or see in the best interest of the bride and groom. What do they like? Do they like this? It's not about you like whether you'll be happy or not. You'll just come and just attend the event and you just leave. But the what Diva is saying, that event is happening just for one day, but just for the rest of it, it's only going to happen for that one day. But this would be recorded and it's going to be their safe keep. So this is the album that they will be seeing in years to come. So when they have their future children, when they talk about their marriage, so all these struggles that they went through, it definitely going to cross their mind when they see this photo. So let's save from giving them the troubleship and hardship, and always choose be nice and be kind and give the best and make sure that they have a beautiful evening in the end. isn't it, Diva?
Yep, I totally agree. But also, I need to highlight on these things. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm a vendor myself, and
Hmm.
the vendors I worked with for my event, they were the best, most accommodating vendors. So please do support our Malaysian vendors,
Yeah.
Indians, Malays,
Yeah.
Chinese, whatever they're doing. I
Hmm.
had candy wall from a Malay vendor, and I had
Hmm.
my guest book from a Malay vendor,
Hmm.
and they were okay to come into our temple and set up everything, and
Yeah.
they peeped and stayed through for my engagement, that happened in the
Hmm.
temple, by the way. So
Yeah.
and also I had amazing dessert tables and photo
Hmm.
booths, and all of these vendors were amazing to me. And beyond the fact that I am a vendor myself, I felt great as a bride because,
Yeah.
you know, um, they were great vendors. So, to all vendors out there, me being a vendor myself, I know the struggle you all go through to make an event happen. It can be a small
Hmm.
business or you can be doing huge decos, but it requires a lot of strength to
Yeah.
do an event itself, because as much as it's important to the bride and groom, it's very important to you and your business and your growth as well. Thank you for doing your job, and thank you for also looking after the bride and the groom. You always made sure that the bride and groom is comfortable, we like it.
Yeah.
The last minute changes, all of y'all, the makeup artists, you can be sari drapers, you can be anyone that contributes to an event to make that event happen. Thank you guys. You all are doing a great job.
Amazing, amazing words, Diva. Even I've also experienced from my sister's wedding engagement. The vendors, they always put their, they take the extra effort to make sure the bride and groom are happy and they like
Mm.
what is being done. All right, Diva. So thank you so much. So we will be wrapping up the session. You have shared a lot, and honestly, what you have shared is so real. It's very genuine, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing this set of story. So, and you also said that being human means you don't have to be perfect, and humans meant to be flawed, and it's okay to accept that wholeheartedly. So, I hope everybody will be able to carry this and able to reflect and resonate what Diva has shared today, our bride to be. Oh, she's already. I would say she's already a bride, and she's already facing this with her husband, and
Yes.
also coming from someone who literally runs everything that hits different, isn't it? So I
Yep.
hope the rest of you who are also business owners or who are juggling few things at a time, I hope this has resonated with you. And also for she has also spoken on behalf of a lot of brides and grooms as well out there. And
Okay.
congratulations on your upcoming wedding, Diva, to you and your husband. You deserve all the joy for everything and hereafter, Karen. And I will look forward to the big, big update for your business as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kavita. You have no ideas. This was fun, and also a relief that I could share a lot of things personally, because I think
Mm-hmm.
there's not a lot of people that are okay with advising or giving people tips or something like that out there. Not
Yeah.
everyone is willing to do that. So thank you for creating this space for people like me and more people to come and share their thoughts on a lot of different topics. And I hope you do great on this platform. And people listening, thank you for supporting people like Kavita to come up with topics like this that may help a lot of people with or without your knowledge. So, Kavita, you're doing a great job. Thank you
Oh,
so
thank you
much
so
for
much.
having me.
Thank you, Diva. Thank you for coming forward. Really, I was actually very, very appreciative that quite a few of them came forward. And your story is definitely one of the unique ones as well. And I had a lot of fun talking to you. It's great talking to you. Thank you, Diva.
Thank you.
And that's it. So that's Society Scoop for today, everybody. So be kind to the people who look like they have it all together. And you should know because they are the kind of people who carry the most. So be kind to everybody. See you in the next episode, everybody. Bye bye.